Hey y'all, welcome back to Daydream Manor Flower Farm. I'm Dawn. I live in South Louisiana. I've been flower farming for 6 years and I'm over 50. Well, hey y'all, welcome into the stem shed because it sucks outside. Not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh, it has been just unbearable, except for one day. Let me tell you what I did on the one day. So a couple of days ago, it was overcast. It was a cool 85. Yes, that's cool here. It was a glorious day. I ended up taking the day off of work because I have felt so far behind in the field. I was just like, I got to get some stuff done. So I went outside about 9 o'clock and I stayed outside until 6. I slept really good and then I was really sore. So I will tell y'all, that was the best use of my time. I got into the flower field. I got all 8 beds weeded. I got all of the rest of the cool season stuff that I've just been avoiding. Got it cleaned up. Pulled all of that up. Made a plan for what needs to happen next in there. Got into the high tunnel. Got the grass cut in there. Cleaned out the last of the Lysianthus. Y'all, they were spectacular this year. So super excited to have those. And then I weeded out the dahlias. I trimmed back my heirloom mums. So if you're in the South, mid-July is as late as I would go. If you're growing heirloom mums, cut them way back. So, and I'm a risk taker. I'm just going to say, I just cut them all back. So, plus, I had not netted them, and they were getting really tall. So this was my opportunity to cut them back and get the netting on them. I ended up staking my dahlias. I was going to do the corralling method, and then Mr. Daydream came in and he was like, he said, you're going to have a hot mess when you go to take that down, because he knows me. So I didn't do that. We kind of just staked them like we would our tomato plants. So we'll see. But y'all, it looks so good out there. And for the first time in months, I'm telling y'all, months, I feel like I'm caught up out in the field, which is a good thing, because July and August, I don't want to work in the field. Y'all, it's so hot. I mean, when it's supposed to reach triple digits with the heat index in the next couple of days, I don't want to be out there. So really all I'm doing is watering as I need to. But cleaning all of that up also gave me the opportunity to see what I want to do for fall. So right now, if I start seeds today, which I am going to do, I'm going to start seeds today, I will get blooms by the end of September. I want to kind of push hard in October and the 1st of November. We typically don't get our first frost till after Thanksgiving-ish. And then it's really not even a serious frost. But I really want to push hard in October. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do. So I want to get that started. So those are going to happen this weekend. And then it's just going to be babying those seedlings. The problem is going to be is I'm going to try to get them out into the field. It's going to put me probably the first weekend in August, which is the worst time to be in South Louisiana. But I'm going to flip those other I'm going to put more of the white fabric down, not plant into that black, and we're going to see how it goes. Because right now, the ones that are in that white fabric look really good. What we have noticed, though, is that white fabric, because it's not the same texture as the black, the water doesn't drain as much through the fabric as it does with the black fabric. So when I'm watering, I'm making sure I'm hitting every hole. So I don't know. We're, again, experimental phase. I need to get something else started that I hadn't really thought about, but I ordered the seeds. I want to plant a small space of seeds that are really good for flowers, that are really good for making dyes. So I have an opportunity to work with another homestead farm that wants to do a workshop in the fall, and I want to be able to utilize those dyes. So those are getting started today. Y'all, even though the field is taken care of, I got to get the shop clean. I have got vases everywhere. I am finished with my subscriptions. for the spring and the summer. So if I do more, it won't be until fall. So I've got to get all of these picked up. I will say I have some really great customers. They recycled their vases. And so what usually happens when I send out, hey, your last delivery is happening now. Don't forget, if you want to recycle, put them out. I will say 9 out of 10 people put them out. So I'm able to recycle those. But it also means I got to store them somewhere. So actually got a crate down here, and like the crate that I grow my lilies in. Got like 2 of those crates down here that I need to pick up and put up for the next few months. So that's got to happen. But let me show y'all what else I did. I ordered something. Okay. I am growing heirloom mums in the tunnel, and I really like mums. I think they're making some type of a comeback. A lot of people don't even know about them. When they think mums, they think those big mums that they do in Texas with the homecoming. But there are some beautiful heirloom mums out there, and that I want to put in bouquets. So I have been ordering those from either Clara Joyce or from Three Porch Farm in Georgia. They partner up, and so a friend of mine sent me a text. Samantha, y'all met Samantha at Star Hill Bloom. She sent me a text saying she had just ordered some because Clara Joyce had a sale. Y'all, first of all, I ordered them and they were here in 2 days. And I got to get them potted up. But they were $10 for 4 of the plugs. And look, y'all, they look amazing. They look really good. So I ordered Moonbeam. I'm sorry, I hate to turn my back like that, but Pumpkin Eyes, Meryl. Now Meryl looks a little weak. She's got one that looks a little weak, but we're going to see how that one does. River City. I had River City before when I had them out in my grow bags. Didn't do that well, so I'm hoping maybe in the ground. Crimson Tide. This was another one I had in my grow bag. Did okay, but not, So we're going to try that one again in the ground. Bronze Fleece. And Evening Glow. So these are the ones. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 28. 28 new mums. And all I'm going to do with these is I'm going to pot them up, give them a good water, put them on my back porch probably for a week or so, let them get kind of acclimated to the weather. The temperatures, and then I'm going to go put them in the high tunnel. So I got to get these done today. But y'all, this was a great price. A little over $2 a piece. That was an amazing price. So if you are looking to buy heirloom mums or try some, now would be the time. If Clara Joyce has any more left, this would be the time. I would spend that to see if I like growing them, if I could grow them. I think it's a good price point for testing. So then I took some of my others that are already in and I cut them. And I am going to put these in some rooting hormone this afternoon and get those potted up, see if I can get those to take. So I'll have some more. Now, I've tried before, didn't have much success. So I'm hoping this time around it'll be good. In other news, I am doing a whole website revamp. Karen, my friend from Wild and Blooming Farm, y'all met her. She's been here helping me with bouquets. Her daughter-in-law, the Light and Color Company. And she is a designer by trade, and she does marketing. She does all of the things. And I went and had a consultation with her, and she'll work with you no matter where you live. And I felt like my website was it felt heavy. I don't know if that's the way to explain it, but it did. It just kind of felt heavy. I wanted to revamp it. I have all of the stuff for the Manor Mercantile on there, my t-shirts, my tote bags. I have my concrete pours, and so I just needed it all to mesh. Like, I felt like it was really disjointed. I need to get a calendar of events up. So she, her niche is working with female entrepreneurs. And so I went and spent 2 hours with her doing I actually went to her office. We could have done it via Zoom. So if you're not around our area, you're looking for someone to help you, you can reach out to her. She does everything via Zoom as well. And so we decided to even kind of give my logo a revamp, just kind of give it a fresh look. So the only things that I have that has my logo on it, two things. Oh, I got a farm sign too. I'll have to show you. I'll show that to y'all once it's up. And that's going to have my old logo, but it's not going to really matter because it's not, it really just says Daydream Manor, a cut flower farm. Doesn't really say anything else on it. So it's not going to be a big deal. And then I have a hat that has my old logo on it, but I'm not really worried about that either. So nothing else has really been branded. The t-shirts I do are just like Flower Power. They're all kind of cool, retro, vintagey t-shirts. Nothing that has my logo on it. So same thing with my tote bags. They're just really cute bags. So I'm good there. But I am super excited about her doing this revamp. I just feel like now is the time. My subscription list, my newsletter subscription list has really grown over the past year. And so I want to be able to get some newsletters out regularly. I want to have a place that I can post events, things that's going on. So I want to utilize my website much better. And I feel like it's just too cumbersome right now how you have to navigate it. So I'm super excited for work her magic on it. So that happened. I think I have decided in the fall I am going to do a tent up front and I am going to do a flower market. And so the idea behind that is to get my other flower farmer group, my group of flower farming friends, and one Saturday a month we set up out here at the end of my property by the highway, and we do a flower market. And so that's kind of the idea that's rolling around right now, and we're going to see what happens. But I think it would be a kind of cool concept where once a month people can come. We'll start off once a month, and I want to try it for September, October for that fall season. And if it's well received, I want to move it into the summer, into the spring. So that's an idea I had. That's the other reason why I really want a new website, because I need to tie all of these pieces in. Y'all, branding and marketing is super important. If you are a new flower farmer, take the time to get your social media. Take the time. If you don't want a website, you don't need a website right off, by the way. But take the time to get some of those things lined up. We are in a generation of people buying off of social media. That's how they follow you. It's not always fun to do, and it is just like another full-time job. So that leads me to, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to get with Courtney, who we talked about before, to do a video with me and talk about marketing and how to build a following. So a lot of stuff, y'all. But July and August is great because it's shut down. Like I'm telling y'all, once I get these seeds started today and I get these planted up, potted up, y'all, I'm going to be out in the field once or twice, just kind of cleaning, just keeping on top of weeds, but there's not a whole lot of maintenance to be done out there. That is the other reason why I did raise beds, because I don't want to have to fight the weeds like that. They were terrible this time because I've been out of town and there's been a lot of neglect on my part. But now I've got it, so I should be able to stay up with it. What else? Y'all, just so many things. Like, now is the time to be planning and doing all the fun stuff, like getting my head wrapped around there. And then I have a lot of back end stuff to do. So I've got messages to respond to. I've got new growers who have reached out that want to talk. I've got people who want to come out and talk, see the high tunnel. I just haven't had time. So I'm hoping to do some of that in the next 6 to 8 weeks. But yeah, y'all, I just feel so much better that I got the field cleaned and the high tunnel cleaned. I cannot tell y'all how that just lightens my whole being. I mean, I don't know if y'all were like that, but all that chaos, it just makes me crazy. It's like in here right now. It is chaotic in the stem shed, so I'm going to take an hour today and just kind of get everything back organized so that I can get moving, doing seeds and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of my recap. Y'all, it's just been a hot freaking week. We've got the website up and trying to get the website redone. I'm meeting with a chamber person Monday. We have a new chamber president, so I want to go talk to her. There's some ideas I'm rolling around. about what I want to do for some marketing things. So it is never ending. Y'all, I'm balancing this with an off-farm job. I am sleeping really good at night, though. I am going to tell y'all. I am sleeping really good. After spending, like, when I say Friday when it was so cool outside, I was outside at 9. I didn't come back in until 6. I was just, like, going. And when I took a shower, I ate a hot meal, and then I just crashed. And I slept for 10 hours straight. I was sore when I woke up the next morning just because, but y'all, it took a lot. So here's your reminder. Remember to take care of yourself. Drink lots of water if you're working outside. Even if you're working inside, you need to be drinking lots of water. Mental health first, physical health, then the rest will follow. So I think that's all I have. All right, folks, I am going to get this cleaned up so I can get some things potted, these things potted up and get those out on the back porch. And we will talk again next week. I hope I have the sign up for Mr. Daydream at least gets it out of the back of my truck, and then I can show y'all. So enjoy the rest of your week, friends. Take care of yourself, and we'll chat again soon.